Here's a TB-3 that I have apart on my bench, so we're going to take a quick look at this. So we'll start with the resonator. It's got some checking on the back. It has binding on one corner but not the other. You can see chalk but no red paint. 8278-8, 8278-8, and that doesn't appear in the rim later. A little opening doodad there. Might be have gotten wet right there at some point in the past on the bottom. Not sure. Small amount of separation right there. Might close that up somehow. Okay, enough on the resonator. So let's go for the big item here. So this is the rim. I think they call this a fat rim. It's got a, let's see. It's got a number stamped in it, 8278-8. It says patent applied for. This is where the neck comes through. Very pristine looking label, almost frighteningly pristine. The top of this thing has stain along the top. It's basically flat, just a small round over on, more on that side than on this side. It's got a little round over. It's not sharp though in any case. And if you look at the surface, it almost seems like there's a finish in there. Seems like. Whatever the finish might have been. Alright, so we got tube and plate. Now it's got the more modern style hooks on it. We'll look at here in a little bit. Where's the joint of this plate at? I guess it goes all the way around, huh? That's up here at the neck joint. Take a close up here of one of these resonator doohickeys. Brackets, I guess they would be called. There's 4 of those, which I heard that some things had only 3 sometimes. Now here's the thing that's a little bit odd to me. These are the screws that were holding on the resonator. They are exceptionally small compared to a modern screw. And the little, that one's just a touch loose. Most of them are tight though. These things are very small compared to what I think of as modern being 1932. To match another banjo I know of. So anyway, those are interestingly small. I don't know what the thread is on that. Here's your tone ring. I think the cross section is fairly normal. It sits on top of that flat. It's got 40 holes. The way the holes were drilled, there is some machining marks sometimes more than others, where the drill would come through. Make a little mark on there. I don't know if that matters. The front side of the hole is fairly smooth. No, there's a little grab in it. The back side certainly is not cleaned up. Nobody stoned that. You know, you grab your fingers, you go around, so there's little bits of metal kind of sticking out, if that makes any difference. I took a measurement, and this I think is 5/8 of an inch. It matched up to the pre-war stuff that is out on some Czechoslovakian website. I think you know the one I'm probably talking about. So down here's the head. Take a quick look at that. It does have some pencil mark in it where somebody wrote in December 20th, 1933. That was partially underneath the rim. It's got that kind of a stamp on it. It's in fairly decent condition. There's a little bitty spot. So here's the tension hoop. Again, this is what I consider to be like on my 1981 Gold Star banjo. It looks about the same. I measured this thickness right here, and I don't see my caliper anywhere. And I've promptly forgotten what it was. I posted it on the Banjo Hangout. It's posted out there. Here's the little bridge that was on there. I don't see any letters or anything written on it. It's 2 feet. Here's your coordinator rods. They're a little bit smaller than I'm used to. Some washers. Interesting, the washer has a pretty pronounced little bevel on the edge of it. So, Presto tailpiece. Not sure what those threads are there. It says Grover Patent Presto. It's for a tenor, so it's not punched. I don't think it's bent. If it is, it's only slightly. That seems pretty good. Here's a armrest. It's got some wear. Got some patina. Does that look normal? All that stuff. And what was it? I thought was interesting on that armrest, this metal support piece that goes behind the hooks. From the edge, it's very much brass. So it almost looks like they plated a sheet of this stuff and then cut off the individual pieces that they needed. That's the 1/4 inch head on that. All right, let's take a look at this. Sorry if I'm making you guys ill with my camera work. Just missing a little piece of metal around that 3rd string. And we go down, we'll take a look here. Some pretty thin looking frets. Just like that. It's got the binding up to one side there, huh? And we got some tuners. A little bit of finish checking here and there. Not much wear on the back, I'll tell you that. Somebody said they thought this was a heel cap, but I don't think that there's a different piece of wood down there at the bottom. Although it could have been glued up. They were thinking that this bottom bracket was some kind of an L shape that's really stuck in there good. But anyway, that's the neck. Did we see everything? I think we saw just about everything. So there you go. Tell me what you think in the comments. All right. Thank you.